My name is Rachel, and through Matthew 11:28 through 30, I learned how to walk in freedom. Matthew 11:28 through 30. Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. It means a lot to me because I remember walking through so much of my life just thinking that the Lord, living for the Lord was hard and that it was tedious. And so I remember sitting in my room one night and I remember feeling so numb, being like, Lord, following you is hard and I want to do it, but I don't feel any satisfaction. I don't feel any reason why I should stay. And I literally was is living worth it? Is being on this earth worth it? Because this is hard and I can't handle it. And I remember just crying for the first time, the most sorrowful tears I've ever cried in my whole life. They weren't freeing, they weren't vulnerable. It was just hard, and I was frustrated and I was just weeping because all I wanted was to feel something, because I was I just can't handle this. If this is how life is gonna be, if life's gonna be this hard, then I can't be here. I really don't think I can finish this fight. And so just reading that verse, I will give you rest for your soul. It was just I'm okay. And I've heard it so many times before, yeah, your yoke is easy, my burden is light, awesome. But I never, for some reason, it could never click in my mind. I could never get it to connect for some reason. I was really, what does that mean? What does that mean? And so as I was sitting in the state of just feeling this heavy burden, when you pick up the cross to carry it, I felt it was dropping, and I was just shrugging along with it, not it was on the ground, and I was just dragging it. And when I read this verse, I was wait, it's supposed to be easy. Loving the Lord is easy. It's not supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be a challenge. It's not supposed to be something that I have to force myself to choose. I realized in that moment that I was living a worldly life because I was living a life that was rooted in bondage. If you're going any other way from Jesus, then it's not freedom, and even though I thought I was seeking Jesus, I wasn't, because I was seeking him because I felt I had to out of obligation, because I knew that it was right, but I was forcing myself into it. But freedom, I just feel is also I freely choose you, and you freely chose me, and you want to take this from me, and you want to lift this weight off my shoulders. My soul is at rest, and that the Lord takes my burdens, and that the cross that I felt I was dragging, that he picks it up, for me. It's just so free. If you want to walk in freedom, you have to continue to walk in it. And so that's continuing as the Lord's relentlessly pursuing you to pursue him. And so that's only through the word, because unfortunately, Jesus isn't yeah, he's sitting right beside me, hey, but he's not tangibly here. And so the most tangible thing, honestly, on this earth, I feel to show us who the Lord is the word, because it literally says that it is God breathed, okay? It is the only thing that you can know for certain that it is Jesus speaking to you. You were chosen to be on this earth, and you were knit together in your mother's womb because you have your own purpose. And when you read the word, you can walk more in freedom and more in your purpose and more in your identity and more as a child of the Lord. My name is Rachel, and through reading the word and pursuing the Lord, I have found out that scripture is more than words. And I've really found that through Matthew 11:28 through 30 as I walk towards freedom.